We'll be going in the jungle here pretty soon. Give me a second. We'll flip it. We'll show you guys what's going on outside. It's a beautiful day. It's I think like 70 something degrees out here. I was just by the museum. It was pretty cool. A lot of people over there. Um, so we're gonna take this little walk real quick. Um, Here's a beautiful church out here. Oh, I guess this is the historical parts of the west side area of Central Park. Beautiful church over here. Look at that doorway. You can tell that's not old. Has been redone. Hopefully. This is Fourth Universalist Society member Unitarian what? Universalist Association. Okay. That's all right. That was a mouthful. That was new. There was an AC right there. Boy, they had to take it down. Who knows why? Oh man, the architecture in this building is amazing. Let's see if we can take a better look at it. Don't want to get hit by a car, so okay. Look at the front door. Beautiful. Now this is just a regular, I think this is a hotel. In no worth. Yeah, it looks like a hotel, one of these New York City hotels. But the church is immaculate. Look at that thing. Wow. So let's keep walking down. For those of you guys that love architecture, the whole reason why I even come down some of the avenues because when I first started the channel, a gentleman told me he was very interested in the way New York looks. So, the skyscrapers and all that stuff. So, well, I started coming downtown. There you go. Beautiful. We can cross the street. Sorry, guys, I have to pay attention where I'm going because, as you guys know, New York City drivers don't care. Oh, look at that. The brownstones, which now people call apartments or condos, are beautiful. Sorry, guys, to get as many people. I try not to get too many people in the in the video. You never know who's going to get upset. Look at that, beautiful. Ah, man, I wish it could be like this all year round. But if it was, all them little critters from Florida would come up here. For some reason, I have really bad reception today. I think it's the hotels. I think the hotels have one of those jammers. Oh, look at that one. Beautiful. Uh-oh. Let's get moving. Look at that street. Oh, there we go. It's now starting to get busy. So towards the end of the park, is where you're gonna see a lot of people um walking in the park. There's the zoo. We're gonna pass by it. I'm sure of that. We're not going to the zoo today, but you never know when I might pop over here. I had an opportunity to go in last year, but I had to go to work. Look at this. This is the what? The Lacham? The Langan. That's what it is. Oh God, look at this doorway. Nice. I think that's copper. Look at this building. Now, if I was in the other side, you'd be able to see the building a lot better. But I want to show you guys a few hotels that are down the block. I don't know if you guys can hear, but I can hear the train passing by underneath. That's crazy. There's another block. Make sure I can cross. Hey, you guys see the trees on the top? The trees, the plants on the top of the building. That's amazing. Welcome, welcome, guys. You guys can say hi. You guys can say what country or state you guys are in. We don't need precise location, but you guys can say hi and where you're from. Look at that. The details, amazing. Look at that. Man, whoever lives in that apartment right there, whew, my boy, oh, there's two of them. Wow. It's either an apartment or hotel. There's the, oh, look at the horsey. Look at that one. Beautiful horse. Now, if you guys ever come to New York, make sure you guys come and take a ride. That reminds me of that episode of Seinfeld when, when Kramer had what was her name's parents? He was giving him a ride on one of the horses, one of the carriages, and the horse had like diarrhea because of something they gave him. It was like the only episode, man. I was dying, literally. I thought my insides were gonna come out from all the laughter. I am a huge Seinfeld fan. And yeah, I will always remember that. So this is the entrance to Central Park at West 72nd Street. Amazing looking right there. It's probably, nah, this is not going to be the one we enter. It's going to be too far away. We got a long ways to go. And this is New York City traffic right here. So yeah, you can go if you want to. But yeah, that's probably a news channel over there. I don't know if you guys see it, but there's a guy with a camera behind this vehicle. And this lady, there you go. I don't know if you guys can see it right there. He has eyes on me. I got eyes on him. So I think this is the C and the B train that passed by here. So now we can go. Oof. Yeah, this is why I don't go right away. This is why I look because these cars, man, they don't care. He did not have a yellow. That was a red. And we still went for it. So yeah, look, D and the C. I was right. I was right. So this is the Majestic. Now, I don't know if this is a hotel. Nah, this has to be apartments. I think the hotels are closer to 59th Street. This is 71st. Oh man, look at the trees. Beautiful. One of these days, I'll probably take you guys to the memorial, the 9/11 memorial. Prayers go out to all the families that are still thinking about that day, by the way. I wasn't here. I was in another state when it happened. And then 2 weeks later, I came back down. A sad day for me. All right. This is 71st Street, Central Park, what it looks like. And then this is the park side. No entrance. If you're going to be driving, there's no entrance here. However, I think there's one on 70th Street. I think you can see it right there. Aladdin. You can definitely go see Aladdin if you guys want to on Broadway. Broadway's a beautiful experience. If you guys never been to Broadway, it is very, very beautiful. I've been to a few plays. Um, this is 101. Not much. Yeah, these are apartments. Or maybe low-key hotels. No, there is not an entrance in 70th Street for cars, actually. There's not for humans either. I mean, for people, excuse me. Now, however, there is one, not for cars, but people can go in 69th Street. And I think that's the zoo I see from here at 69. Ooh, what is this? Hopefully, we don't get hit by a car. What is this? Oh, what was this? No, it's a church. Look at this. Woo! It's a bus coming. Even though there is, I guess there is a thing that says bus. Let's look at this. Spanish and Portuguese synagogue. Okay. Beautiful building. Completely shut down at the moment. Again, as we get closest to the building, into 59th Street. Hey, oh, hey, Eric, what's up? Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Got to show a little bit of the city. Now it's getting warm. Mm, uh-oh. That don't look too, that looks kind of hazardous. Oh, man. So here is your entrance at 69th Street, right there. And here is the street down 69th Street. Amazing. Wow. Now, this is something. Woo. I like this block right here. It's very, very, very beautiful. Go see the Lion King before they take it down. I'm not saying they are going to take it down, but you just never know how long these things are going to last. Plays go in and out of rotation. Some of them make it back, some of them don't. So please make sure you guys come down and see them when you guys come to New York. Please make sure you go to 42nd Street and enjoy all the food, enjoy all the plays, enjoy anything and everything you can do, especially the shopping. There's just so much down there. Look at that. Hmm. I like it when buildings take their time to do some landscaping, right? Wow, look at that. Huh. Who knew? In the middle of New York, man. A little botanical garden. There we go. We can cross now. Another block. A lot of trees. Nice. There's another church. There we go. Beautiful. All right. When we get down to 59, I probably got to go use the bathroom real quick, and then we will go into Central Park. And then we're going to go to the east side of Central Park. So the parades usually happen, I believe, in the east side. I don't know if there's some on the west side, but I know all the parades that I've gone to are on the east side. Somebody has a code. This is 75 Central Park. Nice little building. Eh, The outside looks better than the inside. This is 67th Street, and I think that's the Sioux. I don't know if you guys can see the buildings in there. That's the Sioux. Here's another block. Look at this, man. No sun. Now it is 3, I see 4:57. That's maybe why there's not that much sun, but I mean, that's it's amazing. If you live in that block, you can have your AC on maybe like 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day, and for the rest of the day, we're just chilling. When it's like 70 something degrees, when it's 100 degrees, forget about it. You burning, you're burning to hell. All right, this is 66th Street right there. And as you can see, the bus is going in and out. Well, it's coming out, but they go in and out. So, that's a good entrance if you want to go into the park or come out 66th Street. I think, sorry about that, guys. I had to pick up the phone. All right, here's another entrance right here, 65th Street. We're going to the park. So I was wrong. Looks like there might be two more entrances. Man, I've been walking a lot of blocks. Here's another block right here, the inside. Um, we made it. And we made it. Sorry about that, guys. Had to kind of go through there and had a guy in the way. All right, so now we're gonna make it. I don't know. This might be a hotel. I'm not 100% sure, but I know the hotels are coming up. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the sign right there. New York Knicks, baby. New York Knicks. They're in the championship game. That's what I'm talking about. Society of Ethical Culture. Okay, look at that. For my people that are into architecture. Ooh, look at that. A building all the way to the end. So these buses right here, is usually like people that are visiting from other countries or other states, and they come here in a group. And what they do is they rent buses. There's another building. As you can see, we're getting closer to 59, so there's a whole bunch more people. No entrance here and just more park. And we are 62, 62nd Street. So yeah, 59 kids are on the corner. This is 25th Century. Um, I don't know. I think this may be hotels on the low, you know, Century Apartments. That's what I thought. So they are apartments. Apartments with retail to sell on the bottom. As you can see right there, retail lease. Man, one of these what? Look here, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. These apartments down here are very expensive. You're buying an apartment. The apartment's gonna cost you like $800,000 for an apartment that needs renovation. Hey, that's not a renovated apartment at all. So now over here you can park cars, but I don't know if this is like maybe government people or stuff like that, employees. I don't know what that is exactly, but you usually can't park in Central Park like that. But whatever. And then here's another block. I can definitely smell the horses. 15 Central Park West. Look at that, guys. A nice entrance. All right, now we're coming into the hotels. You can see this is, I think, look at this one right here. Wow. Has parking in it, has an elevator, no entrance. And this is the block. I think this is. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I thought. Trump International. Huge ass building. Damn. Oh, 59th Street, the end of the park. So here you're gonna have vendors. You're gonna have all kinds of stuff. We are actually. Oh, this is not. Hold on. Wait a minute. This is not 59. It's Columbus Circle. There's the Globe that's in front of it. So this is like a small little mall right here. We're gonna go in there real quick. Gotta find a bathroom. So I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find one here. What I'll do is I'll pause the stream, put you guys in my pocket, then go right back out. Oh, wonder what that is. It says Jazz at Lincoln Center. Oh, I guess that's a, I don't know. Maybe they play jazz. I doubt it. Probably what they call it. Beautiful buildings, man. Beautiful buildings. And we can go. Okay. So over here you can take the A, C, B, D, and one train. I've been here before. Last time I was streaming down here, I actually came down here. JP Morgan, baby, one day, one day. There it is, JP Morgan. Jury. What is this? Oh, Ugo Boss. This is Ugo Boss. Wilson, for those that love tennis. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Didn't say anything about no restaurant around here. Ugo Boss, nice. I'm not a fan of their polos. I rather wear Polo Ralph Lauren. Restrooms upstairs, of course. Look at that. Oh, so one day when I get older and I want to retire, I guess I have to come and buy I have to come and buy a tennis racket, you know, and go whoop on some young people. All right, we're coming up into the second floor, and this is caught my eye. I said the Lord of the Rings, but what? Oh, they sell books in here. I think. Okay, well, J. Crew trying to get to the restroom. H&M, nice. Swarovski, Drew. You see, they have security over here. Good, 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 good. Where is the restroom? I should get a job here as a security guard. Seems pretty chill. You got to do is walk around. What I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? Oh, God, where's this bathroom right now? J. Crew, Fleet, Boss. So wait a minute. So we got Boss on each floor. Oh yeah, there's boss downstairs, boss up here, and then something else upstairs. I'm guessing. I'm gonna take a educated guess. The restroom upstairs where the food court is. In America, they know how to do things, man. Okay, they're not dumb. They know that if you're going to go use the bathroom, you might eat, or where you eat, you're gonna use the bathroom, right? So, I mean, it makes sense. Bad Roman. What is this? This Netflix. Okay, I don't know. At a Netflix theater or something. Ah, okay, guys. I'm gonna pause it for a moment. I forgot how to do that, but I'll get to it. Hmm? You hate these things. And they make a lot of noise in there. All right, here we go. Here we go. It's a long ways to go. And that you heard, that was actually the water in my hands. It was in no Diddy party. All right, we're gonna take the. Yeah, I think that's like a Netflix something here. And there's a door right there. So I might have to investigate. Okay, how do we go back down? And here is a cafe. The usual little trinkets that you get around here. Let's look at the food court. Shake Shack, ladies and gentlemen, Shake Shack. I'm not a huge fan of Shake Shacks. H&M Men. So this is a cafe bar. From over here, you sit down and you can order food. That's nice. I like that. Palm tree is actually real. Oh my God. Kudos to them. All right, so that's it. Nah, can't wait. So you have Shake Shack. Okay, that's it. The noodle bar. And that's it. Wow. Okay. All right. I think they need something else. Bang bar, wraps, rolls, whatever. And then here you have a restaurant. I guess it's coming. Um, I'm gonna say if they want more people here, I think they need to bring a better selection of restaurants. I'm just being honest with you. You know. because that's it. You got Ray-Ban. Oh, the AI glasses. There it is. Hey, got a question. I was online and I was gonna order some Ray-Ban glasses, the Meta. And some of them say like full, half. I mean, the sizes are pretty different. Can I put one on just to see the size? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Give me a second, guys. Okay. I just want to see what size. That's definitely not it. No. So it's the large one. So it's the large. All right. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I see you do it. So now we know. Woo. Without my glasses. Yeah, I was thinking about buying some, but problem is that I didn't know what size to get. So we will be getting them. The reason why we're going to get them is because I can do what we're doing right now without holding, right? Without holding the phone. So why not? So I'm definitely going to get them. This is H&M Men. And let's go downstairs. Let's get up out of here. Let's go into Central Park because I'm getting hungry. And honestly, guys, I'm not thrilled about eating out. Um, like I used to. I want to go sometime without eating out. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't that shirt or long sleeve shirt right there kind of remind you of Ralph Lauren? That little sweater, whatever it was, and it's J. Crew. Huh, interesting. All right, where? How can we go back down? Never mind. I remember. Yes, you see, that's what threw me off when it said Lords of the Rings. I would love to have that poster right there. Oof, love that. That's very smart. As you're going down the escalator, you can see into the store. That's order to catch a eye, right? That's nice. That's beautiful. That's good that they did that. There you go again. Bam. Ooh. I ain't gonna lie, man. Love the stove. I love the chef. I like to make food. Oh, with chocolates. You want some art with your jewelry? Beautiful. Look at that. Monica Rich Casal. All right, we're heading out. Let's go. We're going to the park. Are you guys excited about the World Cup? Oh, wow. I'm not lie, it does smell good, but I've heard some stuff about the food outside, and I'm not too excited to be eating outside, man. Apparently, I think it was in Brooklyn or Queens. They found like 200 frozen squirrels in a Chinese restaurant. Yes, so yeah, I'm good. Make sure we can cross. And this is Broadway. Look at that, guys. Broadway. That way, I can't show you this way because it's obviously closed. There's two streets. I guess it splits right there. Make sure I can cross before. And these mofos were not going to stop. We got the right of way, and then these assholes, bro. My God, they'll run you over. That's what I mean, man. If they're not paying attention, you're just gonna get smacked. So we could go, but I'm gonna wait. I'm not in a rush. Well, I am in a rush to get home because I want to eat, but it is not worth it. Look at these dudes. And that bus is the scariest one. Yeah, so like this is what I thought. All those cars that are over there parked, NYPD. Look at the beautiful architecture. Look at that building. That was the first time I've noticed that one right there in the middle. Beautiful. I'm not gonna go. We're gonna wait. There we go. And these are the fountains over here. And so yeah, guys, when I get home, let's see if I order the glasses. Let's see. I don't think the fountain is on. So when I was younger, man, I used to come down here when I was in high school, and these fountains were actually on. I don't understand why New York doesn't. No problem. It is good to be kind sometimes, right? Why New York doesn't have these fountains on. Now, I don't remember if last year had them on or not, but you know, this would be cool for the people coming down here to see the fountains on. I don't think this is the only one. All right, we're going in. We're going in from Columbus Circle. And hopefully we can find the zoo again. I'm not going in, but then at least that shop is actually closed. I guess it needs to be warmer for it to be closed. And another thing is, I just to let you guys know, you got to be careful when you come here inside the park, man. Okay. Um, okay. The zoo is this way. So we're gonna cut through the park so you can bring your dogs. You can have picnics. You see, a lot of people doing. Um, you just got to keep you and your dogs away from here. And as you can see, it's already crazy people over there. There's a lady throwing me an a-hole, and I don't know what I'm doing. So New York, New York for you, man. New York, New York. Um, that's one thing I noticed when I came back from New York. There was a lot of people with mental issues here, man. And that's kind of sad that they're not getting the help that they need. Um, and I mean, I don't know what people are going to do about that. I don't know if you can do anything about it. Um, you know, all you can do is just pray for folks. Pray that everything is just going to get better. But I think they need to spend some money on helping these people out here in the streets. You know, now the question is, where are the family members? What happened? Those type of things. That's where the money should be going right now. Um, 'Cause I mean, you can't even take the subway. I mean, you can, but it's just pretty risky. So when you guys come down here to visit, please make sure you know where you're going. Don't get lost and just understand it. Even when you come to Central Park, there's people over here trying to take your phones and run with them. Same thing in the trains, you know, put a song on, a video on or whatever, then put it in your pocket because people are going to stand by the door and steal it. Run. Just take it off your hands and run. So be warned. All right, here we are. Here are the horses. You can smell them a mile away. Ah, there it is. We got to cross the street. I believe this is the zoo or is that the park? What else the zoo? We're gonna cross the street. I think this is the park. I used to come to Central Park a lot when I was a kid. As you can see, people are just chilling, relaxing, um, having a picnic or whatever, just whatever. And missed a whole bunch, man. Okay. I never got to go to the carousel. I didn't go, I didn't know what the zoo was. There was just a lot that I missed out on. Um, and I used to come here all the time. That's how big this place is, man. If you come down, just know you're gonna be walking a lot. So far, we are at 1.26 miles. Started the stream. The stream is 42 minutes long. So there's the part where the kids play. Now I've been to that mountain before. I remember that mountain when I was younger. Um, there's another side of the park over there, and these are the rocks. But I'm still looking for the zoo. Now the zoo is not big. That's why I'm afraid that I'm going to miss it. Look at that painting. See, that's how big it's supposed to be. Now, if I make a left, I know I'm heading the wrong way. So let's go this way. Oh, man, still quiet. Nice. Loving it. Loving it. All right, now we're going to cross the street. I believe the zoo is right down there. If I am not mistaken, we're not too far from the zoo. Okay. Jesus. Man, we can't find the zoo today. We're going to find it some other day because this is insane. Look at the kids playing up there. Any what? What is that? Look at these. Look at that view, man. Yeah, so you can go up there. I think that might be where Strawberry Fields is. I guess I remember going there when I was younger. It's not this one. So I'm thinking is that one up there. There might be some strawberries. Oh, the dog wars. When these dogs see each other, man, it is on sight. Now you have there's a few different types of New Yorkers, guys. Okay, there's the fast New Yorkers. That's what I am. I like moving fast. Um, you know, go from point A to point B. Then you have the look at that. Then you have the New Yorker that just takes his time no matter what. You know, hey, I understand. I love it. Do you? But most New Yorkers, we want to go. We got somewhere to go. Look at the buses. There you go. That's one of those tour buses. Right there. Up, right there. Look at that. Oh, look at this one. Ooh, I like that. Nah, he's got his foot up, man. Here's the guy. Where's the suit? Where is this? I think I'm close. Oh, here we go. Oh my God, the sewer's on the other side. Okay. All right. I know how to get there. Nespresso. Huh. That's genius. For those people that want coffee, that's genius. So now this is 59th Street and Central Park. Um, no, Center Drive, excuse me. Well, Central Park is going this way now, Central Drive. And you got a whole bunch of restaurants and stuff like that over there. You got a place that will rent you bikes. I see the vendors out. There you go. Out and about. And now this is all hotels. All hotels. All the way down, it's all hotels. Oof. And now I'm gonna show you guys something really cool. I think we'll I think we'll go through here. It's a monument to somebody. Look at this, guys. This is so cool. This is a lake. And back in the days, you can fish in these lakes. I see some people in the water. What the hell are they doing? Look at this. What are they doing? They're getting seaweed out or something. I don't know what they're doing. They got a net. This is very interesting right now. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. Maybe the turtles. Maybe they're doing something with the turtles because there's turtles in there. Maybe they're trying to get some fish, collect the fish, get some samples or something. I don't know. But I don't know what they're doing. They're trying to catch something in the water because there's a net. They're not moving fast enough. So I don't know. Man, they're moving slow. Anyway, look at the rest of the lake. Beautiful. Yeah, they're still not moving. All right, we're gonna keep going. And look at that hotel. We got the vendors out here with some artwork. There is Gabrielle's. There is, I can't read that sound. Anyway, there's Park Lake. I guess that one is just 40th. And then here's the granddaddy of them all, that white one right there. Now that's the hotel. I believe it's the Park Lane. It's one of these that goes all the way to the back. Um, I don't know if it was the Park Lane that I've been in, but you can cross through one of these all the way to the back. I don't know which one it is. Or maybe we passed it already. But anyway, the Plaza, New York is the one right there. That is the best. So we're going to actually let's cut through the park. Oh, my feet are starting. Oh, never mind. That's the subway. I thought we'd go to the park from here. I guess not. I don't know what subway that is. The N, the W, and R. Right there. I don't know if this zoo is gonna be some other day, man. You got a long way to go. And there it is. Look at that, man. Amazing looking hotel, man. With attention to detail throughout the years. This thing must be like 100 something years old. These, you know, for a very, very long time. Look at that. Limousine service, so that means some family or some company rented it. But this is the hotel right here. Can't make it any smaller. So there you go. Right there. There's another one. I mean, there's quite a few hotels. I just think that one looks the best. Another one right there. Look at that. As you can see, they're actually fixing it, doing construction. Then you have another one over here, right there, right across from the Apple store, which we're not going to today.